Telling you. Hold on. Wait.
Mm-mm.
Yes, people. What's everyone saying, man? Welcome to another stream. Big up for everyone coming through, man. I see you guys. Big up Elite Baller. Obviously, this is me in it. So yeah, man. I just came back from Judge Mo's stream. Listen, we were just talking about Arsenal. You know what they should be doing, discussing about their signings. You know, I actually don't think they've been that good in the market. You know, if you're being honest, like I don't think they've done. I personally don't think with Calafiori and Moreno, is that. I don't know if that. I don't personally think that's enough. Big up Prince Prodigy. I see you in the comment section. Man's got Maldini here. But before I start the show, Ruud, what are you saying, man? Like, how are you? How are you?
Yeah, man. Sorry. Yeah, man. I'm good. Just want to big up people that subscribe to me as well, man. I know I just started. I've already got over 60 plus in like what, a week or two.
Come on.
So thank you. I didn't think I'll get there, but I thought one a day. But it's been rapid, man. But I do appreciate the guys. And but yeah, regarding the United situation, 2 signings, amazing. Hopefully we get another 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with that. And that's it.
Nah, facts. Oh, I see 6 people here. Look, I've just put everyone's description everyone's link is in the description. Ruud's YouTube, Ruud's Twitter, Ruud's TikTok, Taz's YouTube and his Twitter, Alex's Twitter as well. Whenever you start something new, I'll put yours in the description. So yeah, go click on their links and show some love in it.
All here to support, boys.
Yeah, 100%, man. Obviously, like and subscribe on the show. Big up, he says. Big up Ruud, Taz, Alex as well. Big up everyone. Smash the like. No, 100%. There's actually a lot to talk about. Obviously, we'll start with the we'll actually start with the Bruno situation. Yeah, as you can see, that he's pretty much they've pretty much extended his contract to I think is it 2027 or something. So there's 2 because I think he had like 1 year left on his contract. So it says there, Man United have reached an agreement with Bruno to extend this contract. New deal will be valid until 2027. Plus option included for so basically he's got another year extension till 2028, all set to be signed before the summer window. I saw loads of people with mixed. To be honest, when I say mixed reaction, obviously Bruno was quite a popular figure in United. Everyone loves him. So if you don't like him, you're in the minority. I thought at first that they gave him like a full new contract, but this is just an extension, innit? So what do you lot think about this Bruno deal? First of all, do you think it's justified, and are you lot happy with it? We'll start with you, Taz. What are your thoughts on this Bruno thing?
I'm actually not fast. I am not fast. I mean, I didn't think people were gonna think Bruno was gonna get sold in the summer, and the fact that his contract was gonna end soon, you were literally gonna lose value. So this because he got this contract, it's not. If they really wanted him to stay, they would have done a 5-year contract like they did with De Gea or whatever. So you could easily resell Bruno Fernandes in the next summer. I mean, I think it's just a resale value until we get a player that's like Bruno that we want to replace him with. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But overall, the contract, I don't really have a problem with it. I mean, for now, Bruno's probably our better player to have as currently right now, because you're not going to attract Florian Wirtz, you're not going to attract Musiala right now. If you do better in the next 2-3 years, you might be able to attract that type of caliber of a player, or even get a young player in there that could basically be in the shadow. But for now, it's all right. I ain't fussed at all whatsoever.
No, I heard that. Prodigy says, how long's Bruno contract? It's 2 years, bro. It's 2 years. I think it's 2 years in his deal. I remember as well quite early on when Ineos joined us that remember when Bruno was posting like certain things about, oh, I love United, and he really wanted the contract, and his agent was like, I think the reason why his agent was talking about PSG and other clubs is to try to force United to give him a new deal. It's quite obvious that Bruno wanted it, but he was going to stay. The minute we gave Ten Hag the extension, because that's his captain, it's his main player. So I never expected him to leave. However, the fact that they've not given him a full contract I think that's actually a positive, because, bro, it'll be harder if we were to sell him in the future. It'll be harder to sell him, and he is in his 30s too. So make sure you subscribe if you're new. Now, big up. But yeah, man, I'm on the same as Taz. At first, I was a bit annoyed, but then I read where it said like an extension is really not a big deal in my opinion. And like I said, he's the manager's captain. Man, what are you saying, Ruud, about Bruno? You saying about the contract?
Yeah, personally, I'm not too fussed at the moment, because I believe at the moment we don't have anyone better in the squad than Bruno playing in that position. Yeah, I prefer him over Mount.
Yeah.
And that's it, because Mount doesn't give you anything, man. He's just presses, man. He can't really pass the ball, Mount. He can't shoot, and that's about it. But Bruno's a little bit more technical. He can pass a bit, and he's got a better shot on him. So yeah. But personally, because there's no one better than Bruno in the United squad at the moment, I prefer Bruno to stay. I don't mind, but I thought if you could have got someone better, then yeah. But I think at the moment is all right.
Exactly, yeah, because obviously Taz said like Musiala and Wirtz we was never going to get, and even Dani Almo, who plays as a 10, he went and he's just gone to Barcelona as well. So I never expected him. I still remain in this idea that Ineos, I don't think Bruno is part of like the long term. Like with the resale value, I think they're looking to sell him in the future, in the near future. Do you get it? So it's a win-win if you really think about it, because I think he was on less money than Mason Mount, Jadon Sancho, and Rashford. So he probably looked at it from his perspective. He's like, you know what? I've achieved this amount of GA. I've done this. I deserve to be on more money. And the fact that Mason Mount is on, even though I don't like Bruno, he shouldn't be on less money than Mason Mount, if we're being honest. He shouldn't, because I've said it so many times. Mason Mount was one of the most pointless signings we might have made. The fact that he was on 1 year left, we could have got him on a free. And to be honest, I still don't. Even if he was available on a free, I still wouldn't want him, because that type of profile we don't really need. But yeah, man, what are you saying, Alex? Like, are you annoyed about this, or are you happy, or what's your stance when it comes to the whole Bruno thing?
Well, at first I was a little bit annoyed, because I thought to myself, like, we should have been at that stage where we were gonna look for a new number 10 instead of relying on him for the next 2 years. But the more I think about it, it's just a extension. Like, it's nothing big, or like if it was like a full new contract, then yeah, I would have been very annoyed, because like I thought, like, what does that mean for the long term? Are we just going to rely on him for the whole time? So like at this point, I'm kind of positive about it.
No, facts, bro. I heard that. Prince says, I'm not thrilled about it. I can't lie. We've built this team around Bruno for 5 to 6 years now, and we've been tragic at times. If they go and sell him later, I'll have no problem with it. It's actually mad. He's been here for 6 years now. We bought him in 2019, didn't we? And I remember, you know what's crazy? Was it 2019?
I think it was like January. I think it was 2020 in the January transfer window. Now
transfer window,
like,
yeah.
The winter one said 2020, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember we had loads of injuries during that time, didn't we? We had loads of injuries. So I even remember our scouts at first, they were kind of reluctant to buying him, but then because we needed a player to fill in, because we had flipping Andres Pereira, who was just pure useless. So, 2020. Yeah, 2020, exactly. I'm hoping Zirkzee replaces Bruno in the long run. We'll mention about Zirkzee quite later on. But Zirkzee, I do like the profile. I think he'll be good for us. Mount was a useless signing. Just watch Ten Hag put him in the right wing. Yeah, bro. I see Mason Mount. Yeah, I don't know where he fits, bro, in this team. Genuinely, yeah. I actually have no idea where he's going to play him. January 2020 is when we signed him. But yeah, bro, man like Jay, bro. How are you, first of all? What are you saying, Jay? What are you saying?
Good, man. Sorry for the lateness and that.
No worries.
Hope you lot all on the panel are well as well.
Yeah.
Good.
Big up, man. What are you saying about this Bruno thing? Yeah, because what are you saying about this Bruno contract?
Look, I'm not too fussed because look, on my thoughts on Bruno, obviously I don't really rate him like that. As much as the fan base does. I don't think we should be relying on him solely for our creative and stuff like that. And I don't think everything should go through him, because I think everything that's gone through him and Rashford over the years, we've seen that it has a ceiling.
Yeah.
So I personally think that him and Rashford should be players that are a bit part and should be a part of a squad instead of being the sole reliers and sole front runners. But look, Bruno's here, and just like Ruud was saying, in that position, he's probably our best player. Even though I don't really like that. Mason Mount is obviously not at the level we know, so used to signing pointless. But what I do think is interesting is he's had a pay rise, isn't it?
Pay rise, yeah.
And
He's on more wages, yeah.
Yeah. So what I find interesting is how he's gonna react to that, because we've seen in the past with with players who have had a pay rise, for example, if you look at Arsenal, Özil and Aubameyang, when they got those new contracts and that, their stocks plummeted and they didn't play as well as they did. You know what I mean? Before that contract, that big contract weighs heavy. It's got lots of pressure. So it'll be interesting to see how Bruno delivers after that. But yeah, that's really my thoughts on that. I'm not really too fussed. I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. It's just an extension. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah. It was always going to be an extension with Bruno Fernandes, and speaking about Bruno, have you lot watched the United game against City in the Community Shield? Have you lot watched it? Because I didn't really watch. I didn't watch the whole game. I saw bits of it. Yeah, obviously I watched the highlights. Yeah, but I kind of gauged what people were saying. I actually want to talk about this game because I saw loads of people saying that we played well and we didn't finish our chances yet. I saw other people. Obviously, for me, I saw you know how they were putting clips when we were on the counter or something. Yeah, for me, I still don't see anything that's new. In terms of us attacking, we've always had good attacking players in the final third, and they can do something. Yeah, but I've always talked about defensively and the midfield. The midfield is a huge problem, and it's funny because Casemiro was the best player. Yeah, I tweet. I was on a stream. Yeah, I can't quite remember. They were talking about Casemiro's legs were gone, and who's better, him or Rice? And I remember the debate. They were cooking me, by the way. I said Casemiro's not finished. I find it hilarious how, as soon as the team is more compact, and Casemiro can do the job. He was literally man of the match in that game. Man of the match. So Casemiro should have had 2 assists, but Ahmad messed it up. So did Rashford. Even in the last game, I can't remember which one it was, but Casemiro gave a chance to Mount and then Mount bottled it. Casemiro has, I personally think, he's been the biggest scapegoat. You can say that we want another CDM, but to try and scapegoat him and say he's the reason why we're not good and getting overrun is really disingenuous. Do you get it? Because we've always had issues in that area. What are you lot saying about Casemiro? Would you lot keep him? And what are your thoughts of his performance against Man City? What are you lot saying? Any of you can go, by the way. So any of you can go.
I'll go first, man. I thought, he had actually good game. He actually didn't have a bad game against Man City. But I still would have said, man, I do want him to play this season. I know people are saying get rid of him, but you got to understand the guy's been exposed, man. If another team's countering United and Casemiro's on his own, what do you expect is going to happen, man? If he's facing 4 guys and he's the only one, you understand? And he was literally left to expose. And I think when Kobe came in last year as well, a lot of people said, yeah, he's amazing, this, that, but guess what? He was getting exposed as well, because you got to understand there's a system. If a team is basically, for example, why did Pogba succeed in France? Because of Kante, right? Facts. Yeah, and people are mocking Pogba big time. But you got to understand, it's systems, man, and Pogba needed a really, really good CDM. Same thing with the Casemiro. They need backup, man. Ozil, guess what? When he went to Arsenal, first season he had was amazing, yeah. But after that, he didn't play that great because there was no. I mean, he's a system player as well, Ozil. So yeah, I think firstly Casemiro, another season, see where it lands, man. But I think it's good he's staying.
Yeah, yeah. What are you saying, Alex, bro, about Casemiro? What are you saying about Cas? Man, like, you know the amount of flip. Sorry, one thing, it's just like these guys are such flip flops, man. Did you get it? Like, I saw so many of them, like they're saying, "Raw Casemiro, wow, he might not be finished, and wow, he might not be this." Like, it's mad to me. Big up Kieran, by the way, says I'd keep him as a squad player, not start him every game, but he could be an important player for us. And you know as well, like. It's looking like he's going to stay because it says here, Casemiro, even Ramona tweeted it, he's expected to stay. McTominay is the more likely one to be leaving, which is amazing news. We should be getting rid of him. But yeah, man, for me personally, I've not seen enough people praising Casemiro's performance. Do you get it?
It's just the mentality, man. That's what I want him. Look, this guy, man, he's been at Real Madrid.
Yep.
Right? He's played for Brazil, right?
Facts.
He's played with champions, man. His mentality is up there, man. He'll want his team to win. And people forget that, man. Like,
Facts.
Who'd you rather have, McTominay or Casemiro, right?
Bro, I'd rather have a one-legged cat, honestly.
Like, they put him, obviously, I don't know if you watched the Charity Shield, but they put McTominay up, right, further forward. The guy had no pace, man. I was like, what the heck, man? Like, seriously? Like, yeah, so I'd rather keep Casemiro, man, 100%.
Nah, 100%, bro. Like, he even looks... You know, Casemiro, I don't know if you've realised yet, but he looks a lot slimmer as well. He looks a lot slimmer and leaner. So that's a good thing. Yeah. Go on, Alex.
What it is about like the Casemiro he's fat now. Like people are doing the same.
He's always had a chubby, he's always had a chubby face though. Like he's always had a chubby face.
Even at Real Madrid. Yeah.
Even at Madrid, he had a chubby face. You can't help it.
Yeah, like I hate the fact that us, like some Man United fans, push the narrative like, oh, Cass is overweight, and even Sancho is overweight, but don't want to talk about Luke Shaw's being overweight sometimes. When, like, clearly, like, Luke Shaw does not look like he looks after himself when Casemiro and Sancho do. So I just don't like the overweight comparisons between the two. I mean, the three players. Like, it needs to stop.
No, 100%, bro. No, I heard that because, like, with Casemiro, he's gone. The mentality thing that you brought, Ruud, is so important, Jed, because like you don't understand. Not everything has to be about young players. You need a good mix. A player like Casemiro, he might be older and he might not be as athletic and energetic as he used to be back in the day, but there's still a very good player in there when you put him in the right environment and system. Yeah, because we saw it in his first season. In his first season at Man United. Who did he have right next to him? Fred. What was Fred doing? Covering the ground. He was everywhere. Yeah, they complemented each other. Even for Brazil, they played next to each other, and they were always really good. And funny enough, what happens 1 year later? We miss Fred. Because no one's got... Because think about it. If you pair Casemiro with Kobe in the pivot, Kobe's not going to defend. That's not his role. Eriksen, he's not a pivot player. Who else is there? McTominay, he's a passenger as well. And yeah, bro, that's why we need another player. That's why for me, Ugarte, it makes sense. Do you get it? Even though he's not, he might not be amazing on the ball, but his type of profile where he's going to be everywhere, we need that. We actually do need it. Do you get it? And then, bro, that's just my opinion. I'm gonna just read the chats real quick. Yeah, Rashford should dip. I'm so tired of him. Against City is the perfect example why I want him to bounce and come here to France and go PSG. Yeah, bro, listen, Rashford, you know what? Rashford missed about a couple of chances, didn't he?
He missed like two clear ones, especially, man.
Yeah.
But PSG, give us the money, man. I could not lie. 80 million, I'm taking it freely. And I've said it from the start, the jump for like a whole year. I've said it for a whole year. 80 million bid comes in, I'm taking him. And a lot of people disagree with it, but agree to disagree. That's what I say.
Bro, it's his last season, man. I think his last season is make or break for the guy. And that's it. I just think he just thinks to himself like he deserves more. But guess what? You get respect on the pitch when you play well, right? You have to gain respect. You don't he's the type of player he thinks I deserve respect. No, mate, you have to gain respect.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. My personal opinion is last season, I think. And if he does not do well, I don't think he will. I want him to because he's Rashford, man, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, I don't think the owners are opposed in selling him. I just think if a good offer does come in, they'll listen to it. Do you get it? So
He's a poster boy, man. So yeah.
exactly, he is the poster boy. Facts. Mino looked tired yesterday. Mino also looked hella gassed. McTominay can't do the pass that Casemiro. Bro, I saw Casemiro in build-up play. I was like, Rob, my guy Casemiro. I saw him. If we get Casemiro from the first season, then there's still a player in there. I love the channel, by the way. Now, big up to you, Kieran, man. Big up to you. Shout out to you, man. Cass ain't finished. He still has something in him. This is the first time Casemiro was getting cussed out by Madrid fans. They bought him and he gained weight. Bro, like with Casemiro, yeah, like you cannot play you can't play him by himself in a pivot. So that's why you have to be very careful. Speaking of like the signings in the midfield, what are you lot saying about like Sander Berg? Because I saw some mixed reaction. At first, I was like, bro, we got Weghorst from Burnley, bro. I've got PTSD from there. Like, do you get it? So like what do you lot think of his profile? Because he looks decent, but I don't know.
It looks all right. I mean, it looks like a decent player. I think people are just saying, "Oh, his relegation team, this and that." That's just a weak argument because it's about the individual player as a whole. Like, he's got some good stats on him. I mean, in terms of what do you call it? What's the word? If it was just him, then it'd be a completely different matter. If you're signing other midfielders, like an Agrate or someone like that, let's just say hypothetically, then it's not an issue because Sander Berg would be good depth. The fact that I think Burnley are asking for 30 million is just way too much, and that's just United tax. That's just full on United tax. So, because I guarantee if it was any other club, let's say a mid-level Everton, for example, that'd be like what, 12 million?
15 million. 15 million, that's it, bro. Exactly.
So Sanderberg's cool, but the price is just looking evil. They've just screwed it over with the price.
I think
honestly,
to be fair, I think it'll be easier to get him because I've been hearing that he wants to leave Burnley to like move to another club. So like, I think it will be all right for us.
Now I hear that, to be honest. And with Sander Berg, like I'm not going to pretend like I've watched him week in week out here, but in terms of his profile, he might be a decent player for us here because I don't know. I don't know. When it comes to, I'm taking Berg. He's an all-action midfielder. If the price is right, he's a useful addition. Smash the likes. Now, big up to you. No more crispy. I think if we get Sander Berg and Ugarte and maybe another midfielder, then that could be quite decent, to be honest. I think it depends on whether we sell McTominay though as well, because he'll probably bring us quite a decent amount of money. But obviously, because he's playing for Burnley, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, when I saw us linked to him, I was like, "What the hell is this?" Like, do you get it? Because it looked like he was like fourth option. Do you get it? Because it went from Ugarte, Zubimendi, Rabiot, Sander Berg. That's how I read it in my mind. I was like fourth option. Do you get it? So what are you saying about Sander Berg? Like, are you a fan of his? And do you think he'll be a good addition to the United team?
I'll be honest. When I first like heard the rumor, when I heard the leak, I was kind of the same as like, most of the fan base. I was like, this is kind of underwhelming, innit? Because obviously, he plays for Burnley, and Burnley last year under company didn't do well at all. So on the first initial reaction, obviously, I'm gonna think, why are we linked with a Burnley player? But to be fair, at this point, I'm all for it. I mean, he looks like he's tidy on the ball. I haven't watched loads and loads of games on him, but Man United have been deprived of a good midfielder on the ball. Who's tidy, you can keep it ticking, you can pass, and it looks like he's got those attributes in it. And if you can partner him with Kobe and stuff.
No, 100%. I hear what you're saying, to be honest. Man, like you're saying, remember what I said about Garnacho? I said Listen, Garnacho was a good goal, innit? But how long have we said about Garnacho that every time he comes off the bench, he looks like a threat? That should be his role. Yeah. I don't think.
I said that as well.
You did say that.
Yeah. I said that.
Ruud was saying it. Ruud said it quite a few times that last season he played too many games as a starter, and when you play that many games at that age, especially teams in the Premier League defensively, because he doesn't have any outstanding quality, the defenders will be able to read him. Now, when he's off the bench here, when the teams are tired, boom, he can run at you, and get a goal. That should be his role, not starting week in, week out. Even though I don't think he's that good, as a bench player, that should be his role. Do you get it? But yeah, What is this panel saying about upcoming signings of Ligt and Mazaroui? We'll talk about them, bro. We'll talk about them. Apparently, Ineos ain't stepping. Wait,
Ain't
what?
stopping. They ain't stopping. They want Ivan Toney apparently.
Please,
Bro.
Yes,
Right.
I saw him. I saw Saudi linked to Ivan Toney. You know? Did you see that?
Literally. Someone put on a quote saying they don't do betting down there, so he ain't going.
That's taking it.
So like, I don't know. Ivan Toney. There has to be a reason why he's not moved yet. Because I'm sorry, 40 million for Ivan Toney. Arsenal, Liverpool. I mean, Chelsea could have easily gotten him. Why is no one going for Ivan Toney? There has to be something behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Or maybe I think like apparently Brentford's new striker, yeah, apparently he got injured, so I think Tony is like gonna be like the bench, let's not say bench player, but like the second choice striker for now until he wants to leave, until he can leave on a free.
Yeah, because Tottenham got Solanke for 65 mil, and he's a lot more expensive than Ivan Toney. It's actually it is a bit odd how there's no club that's gone in for him. Garnacho for a goal, and he should have had an assist. Yeah, that Rashford miss was horrendous, mate. He cannot use his left foot to save his life. But Rashford,
you already know Naciolini was definitely getting gassed after that.
Oh,
goal
that
as
guy, that guy's everywhere, bro. Like I can't catch a break. Nah, I hear that though. Garnacho done his thing. He did his thing coming off the bench. He's a baller, trust me. Listen, you know what? No more Crispies. I was watching a bit of, not watching it yet, but I saw like a highlight. Yeah, Martinelli. Yeah, bro, that guy's stinky, bro. He's awful, man. He's awful. His decision making's horrible. Yeah, they need to get a winger, man. I've never rated this Garnacho. I'm not Garnacho. I mean, Martinelli.
Martinelli.
Wait, yeah. Did you see Saka in that game?
Huh?
Did you see Saka in that game?
Saka, was he pony?
No. Wait, what game was it against Leon?
I think it was Leon.
Yeah. I saw a foul component, and bro, it's not looking good.
What, for Saka?
Yeah, for Saka.
You know what? You need to send me that on Twitter because I haven't watched it. So
let me just send it to you right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Stay away from Rabiot. His mum is busy twerking for Marseille to sign, and she's demanding big wages. I'm telling you, he's a great player, but he ain't worth it. Yeah, Rabiot. I think that ship is that's kind of gone a bit cold because there was reports coming out he rejected Liverpool and he wants the United thing. I've not really heard much about Rabiot, but yeah, man. Look, if we get Sander Berg, and I don't know what's going to happen with Ugarte because PSG are asking for way too much money. Saka looks tired, but Declan Rice was playing well. Okay. Yeah, bro. We'll forget about Rice, man. Forget about Rice. But yeah, Ugarte, man. Like I said, now the thing is, with Ligt and Mazaroui, because I saw the prices that we got for each player. If I was to rate this window in terms of how much we got, like every single player transfer wise, like the upfront, I actually think it's decent money with Ligt, Zirkzee, Euro, Mazaroui. I think we've handled the business and the market quite decent because if you think about it, you know when it was gone a bit quiet. Like, after we signed Zirkzee on Euro, we were on a roll. Personal terms agreed with Ugarte. Then a few days later, it had gone so quiet. I genuinely think that Bayern were just playing hardball, and they wanted so much for Ligt and Mazaroui, and they were making it difficult. And because we didn't give in, and we had personal terms agreed, all we needed to agree is the fee. Everything was in plan, innit? So I like how they've handled the business. Do you get it? I want to see that consistently though throughout the season after this and after that and after that. I don't want to just see it for one window. Do you get it? But in terms of who we've bought, I think Ligt and Mazaroui are all good additions to the team. Obviously now that Euro's out for like 3 months, what do you guys think of Ligt? Because I know he's been at Bayern Munich, and I've said this for many times. Ligt, you're not going to get the same Ligt where he was at Ajax. You won't get that. But is he a good can he be a good centre back for United? And does he bring qualities? Yeah, he does. Despite what he's done for Juve and Bayern Munich, and for that price, I don't think there's that much risk. And it's his last. I'm expecting Ligt, by the way, to hit the ground running. He might be 24 years old, yeah, but he's a man, innit? He's a big guy, bro. Like he's a winner, bro. I'm pretty sure he's won. Yeah. So sorry.
Listen, man, I've said it. Go on, Kaz.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say I'm confident with Ligt because it's literally like what he's 24 now. He's gone from he's gone Ajax, Juve, Bayern. It looks like a last chance. It's like how we talk about João Felix, isn't it? His last chance at Chelsea to perform at a big club. So I think Ligt literally is going to be like, look, I've gone to all these clubs here. I haven't lasted long. I need to show people that I'm the guy that people thought I was going to be at Ajax. I've got the manager that was with me at the time. I've got players that are part of the Ajax little team. There are players that I know. So I think he will cook. I generally do. I think if there's one thing about this transfer window, do you know what? The best day was Saturday. Not because of the Community Shield, was the fact that we got 3 Ornstein bombers. One was Wan-Bissaka leaving. The other was De Ligt. The other was Mazaroui. A hat trick before that game. I was like, you know what? Forget the game. I was looking at that. I was looking at the outgoings. Because Wan-Bissaka getting sold. Think about how hard that was. A player that's out of contract next summer. I was happy. So this, I mean, look at that as well. Like Chelsea spent bare money this summer when you actually deep it on like players no one knows. And we're spending what mediocre money on Zerski. He's done good. Oyoro, who's a high prospect. Mazaroui and De Ligt are experienced players, so it's cool. Yeah, we've definitely had a better window than Arsenal. Let's not lie to ourselves. Arsenal have had an underwhelming transfer window.
Yeah, 100%. Because think about you know what it is, yeah. This forget about the manager for a second. I'm just purely doing it on this transfer, yeah. Zirkzee for 35 mil. Also, he was about to go to AC Milan. Arsenal were looking at him as well. He's at a good age. He's tall. He's strong. He's good on the ball. He is a very good profile as well, and it looks like a good player. For that price is really good. Euro, yeah. I know everyone was trying to add like many digits, yeah, to suit the agenda, yeah. But Euro, he's a good player. We know he wanted to go Madrid, but we got him. Mazaroui, I want to see what he does first. I'm not sure about Mazaroui. De Ligt is decent as well. The fact that we got 2 players for De Ligt and Mazaroui for that price, yeah, is actually really good because we know that Brandthwaite, yeah. We was never going to pay 70 mil for Brandthwaite. We literally got De Ligt for 39 and Euro for 42. That's good business. We still need to see more on who they sell. I know McTominay is still up for sale. He says here Ugarte and Sancho swap deal. It does look like to me that for now, I think if a club comes in for Sancho, because I still do think that Ineos are open to selling him. Yeah, if they sell him, then he'll probably go to PSG. But PSG signed Doué. They signed that French winger in it, Doué. So we'll see what happens with the Sancho situation. I still think he's down the pecking order. I don't think he's favoured that high, it's no surprise, bro. Like I know he missed the penalty, yeah, but I just don't like how United fans. He came on for 8 minutes. He missed the penalty, okay, but Rashford he had 83 minutes and he was awful. Like I've not seen the game yet, but you can tell me guys about Sancho, yeah. Like I just don't like the agenda that these guys have because I saw a Twitter account saying he's a disgrace to Man United, but I don't know if you've seen it. It's
I saw the same thing. I was like, there's a one. Let me just check it out.
Sancho, man, he should have scored his by penalty, man. Oh gosh, what a dead player, man. I'm messing with you, but like what's it called? Before Alex gets all mad, but I'm literally Sancho for me needs to honestly. If I'm Chelsea, I'm actually tempted to get Sancho because he's not going to play much. He suits the game. Sancho, Palmer, and Kunku, in terms of on paper, technical ability, you're keeping that ball for ages.
Facts.
I mean, we win because we get 50 million potentially, and Chelsea get another good player. So I don't know, but this Sancho thing is like, I don't know. Rashford gets a lot of stick on Twitter, to be fair, from what I see, anyways. So I think both players aren't.
Can
I read the tweet? Yeah, he said, if Jadon Sancho had 1 million followers and 1 million haters, I'm one of them. If he had 1,000 haters, I'm one of them. If he had hundreds of haters, I'm one of them. If he had 1 hater, I'm the one.
Well, that guy's a bozo, mate. Yeah, if that guy's a bozo. I think I know. I think I've seen what you. Hold on, is it this?
He has a By the way, he has a Rashford tweet. Rashford
profile. Okay, that explains it.
This one, isn't it?
Yep.
That explains so much.
That explains everything.
That's just to deflect off Rashford's poor performance. I mean,
100%.
See what the guy in the
Oh, there's the energy on Rashford. Yeah. I see that comment.
Come on, I'm liking that. He's cooking. Come on,
I like
Hans.
that too.
Big up Hans, bro. At least, listen, the fan base might not be lost after all, bro. I'm telling you. If McTominay, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof get sold and Ineos are cooking, I think that should be the norm. Minute they should be getting rid of those things, those players. And if they do get rid of him, then that's good news for us. Let's last chance at a top club, 100%, bro. He's not gonna get a top club after this if he fails. No chance. It's either this or Saudi in a few years.
But I said it, man.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, I said it before, man. I don't know if you guys remember a couple months ago. I did say I do like Ligt. I think he's because he's worked under Chiellini, he's worked under Bonucci, he's been at Bayern Munich. He's still 24, right? And defenders usually hit the peak at what 28, something like that. So yeah. So I'm hoping, man, he doesn't let me down. That's the main thing.
Bro, you got him and Lissandro, so it could be a good partnership, man. Because with Ligt, what I like about Ligt is that not only is he good on the ball, but he's like, I think his anticipation is quite good, isn't it? He reads danger really well, and he's strong as well. He's not like Lindelof, who's soft. Yeah, he'll get stuck in, man. He'll shoulder board you on that. So with Lindelof, what I don't like about Lindelof and Maguire is that these lot are too passive. They're too passive as defenders, and he's got aggression. Because with Lissandro, for a tiny guy, he is very aggressive. You need another guy who's. That's why Lissandro and Varane worked really well next to each other, because you've got Varane who's got the pace, and you've got Lissandro who's the aggressor in it. So that's why having Euro in there and Ligt is good, because you've got a guy who's upcoming and you've got a guy who's got experience and he's been at top clubs. He's won stuff as well, so it's good to have. Remember, we could get Hermoso. Is that the Madrid guy on a free?
Yeah, Atleti. Atleti
as well. So 3 centre backs for less than Brandford. Ain't he like 30 or something, Hermoso?
No.
How old is he, Hermoso?
Let me have a look.
I think Hermoso
is 29.
29. He's okay.
On a free is good business.
I think he's left-footed as well, by the way. What were you lot saying about Hermoso? Would you like to take him on a free?
For free and depth, because Martinez is 50-50 with injuries, isn't it? Because last season was quite bad, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I think it's calm. I was just looking at the Brandford comment about him going to Milan. But
he's gone to Milan?
Well, what Prince said, didn't it?
Yeah. Nah, he's not going to Milan, bro. Where are you getting that from?
No, do you know what? This Brandford deal has done? Yeah, it's like it's made Everton fans think they've got some rivalry towards us for some reason. Why am I seeing Everton fans chatting nonsense about us? Like we had no rivalry.
Speaking of Everton, look what's happened to Everton. I'm going to get it up right now.
Oh yeah. The points reduction.
Bro, these lot can hold it. By the way, you're not our rivals, innit? Like, focus on. Hold on, where is it?
Liverpool.
Look at this. Everton will begin the season with the threat of another points deduction as the Premier League alleges that the club has breached PSR rules by an extra 6.5 mil. Look what the guy says here. Look at this. They're taking it. This guy's taking the 50. That is hilarious, That is funny. Nah, because you know what it is? They thought, because I find it really funny with Everton. They thought, what they really wanted is that they wanted us to spend 70 mil on him, and they can be like, yes, we got so much money. When they saw us buy Euro, they were crying. And now that we've got the Ligt and the Euro for what's it called? And then Brandford is still there. And I think they're trying to get him on a new contract, Brandford. I don't know if he's accepted it or not. But they haven't thought of this. 29 years old. You know what, Hermoso, I think he's left-footed as well. For a left-footed centre-back, I think a backup to Lindelof, he'll be good for backup. For Lindelof, I think that's good, I'll take him for Lindelof, because if you've got Ligt, Euro, Lissandro being the main 3 starters, and the backup can be Hermoso, and I think Maguire's probably going to stay, isn't he? So you've got Hermoso, Maguire, and then Johnny Evans in it. Those will probably be the backup. So, and depends. I don't think he'll be asking for that many wages either.
I think like 5 mil.
5 mil, bro. You know what? I take him. Hermoso can play left back and left side of centre back, and plus he can fill for Luke Shaw. He can fill for Luke Shaw, bro, and Malacia, because Malacia, bro, someone's cursed him in it. That guy's cursed, so I don't know what's happened. Milan are broke, surely. Yeah, exactly, bro. AC Milan couldn't even get Xerxes. Ahmed, are you happy with Bruno signing a new deal? I'm not happy. I don't think it's a new deal, bro. It's an extension, innit? As much as I don't rate the player, yeah, I know had they signed him a new deal with 5 years or 3 years, I would be fuming. I'd be like, what is this? And he'll be, but as of now, extension, I'm not too fussed about it. Do you get it? Because let's say if Ten Hag does go in the future, yeah, then I know that Bruno won't be part of the plans. Do you get it? So yeah, man. Internet cut out again. Big up the panel in the chat. Let you man down again, my internet. Nah, bro. Listen, it's not that deep, bro. It's fine, bro. It's fine. It happens, man. It happens. Big up to you, Jay Relax. The description is down below, by the way. So make sure you follow him. But yeah, with Hermoso, I'm taking him. I take him for depth. I think that's quite good. The business that we're doing. I think Romano's still tweeting that we're still got more players that we're trying to get in it. We're still got more players. Yeah. Who are the players that we're still trying to get? Do you reckon that we'll get? I have a feeling we're going to get 2 extra players. You know, maybe Sanderberg.
I think we get Fofana and.
Oh yeah, Fofana. I forgot about him. Yeah, I forgot about him. Fofana and Sanderberg plus another. I'll take that. You know, I think that's decent. I do think that's decent. Obviously, we finally sold Wan-Bissaka, yeah? I know Taz is fuming. That's his guy, bro. Look at him. He's West Ham. That's your guy, man. He's going to be using that. He's going to be using that. Bro, he's going to... Bro, them slides... Listen, I'm so gassed. I'm so gassed he's gone, man. It says here that... So we pretty much sold him for 15 mil. Like I said, decent money. Long overdue, yeah? And that guy, he needed to go, man. At West Ham, bro, I see them signing Tadibo.
Tadibo,
should have been ours. Should have been ours, man.
UEFA done us dirty with that one.
Yeah, man.
UEFA.
I mean, we can still buy him if West Ham don't want it.
I mean, West Ham are going to take that. I know they got an obligation. That's the thing. It's a loan deal, but it's an obligation. So we'll see, man. Knowing West Ham, the way they dealt with the Rice transfer, I do not want to go anywhere near Tadibo after that.
Yeah. Let's not talk.
I'm not doing a Declan Rice part 2. Declan Rice is not worth 100 million. I'm sorry to Arsenal fans,
bro. But Arsenal brought.
Oh my god,
spent 100 million on a guy who was at his level.
Speaking of Arsenal fans, the amount of smoke I got from Arsenal fans yesterday was so frustrating. I'm like, these guys chat the most about their team, like they're like the big men in England when they're not. They literally, I don't get Arsenal fans. I don't. They were just jarring me off yesterday. They were just really vexing me.
Bro, it happens, bro. I echo what you feel, bro. Genuinely.
I can't explain it, man.
Yeah, MUFC also remain busy in the search for a new midfielder. You got Ugarte, you got Sanderberg as well. But yeah, bro, you know what it is? Yeah? I think this window is all about just getting as many players as we can, yeah, and fitting the profile. I think that's always the good thing, yeah. And then next season we can improve in it because, bro, like, we finally got a decent people. Like, there's a bit of direction going on every now and then. Milan news account. I'll show you later. All right, first, Joao Felix, Chelsea for 42 mil. These guys, FFP doing nothing, bro. Sir Boza, you know what it is with Chelsea, yeah? I'm telling you. I actually have a feeling they're going to do quite decent next season. I don't know why. I think on the pitch, I know defensively they don't look great, and Reece James picking up injuries here, but the quality that these guys have in the attack, the Palmer, the Nkunku, and even Neto coming in, yeah, bro. Like these lot are looking dangerous, man. Do you get it? Like you have to. But the problem is with Neto, yeah, he's quite injury prone. Do you get it? He's quite injury prone, so that's a red flag. But barring that, yeah. They need it's literally like a good signing. I don't know. They might get. We'll see what they do if they got Osimhen or not. But yeah, Reece James should retire. Yeah, that guy. I said that with Reece James. He's the best right back here, but he's physically cooked. He's cooked, bro. Like his body can't handle it no more. I don't think he can. Because I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he's probably one serious injury or two from being completely done. Do you get it? Like he won't be able to have like sustained consistency in terms of availability. Yeah, do you get it? It's such a shame because he's quality. But they've got Gusto coming up. So Chelsea have all. You know what it is with Chelsea? They've always had good academy players. Do you get it? They've always had. They've had good because Musiala was there. Callum Hudson-Odoi, I know he's not the same player as he was, but he had that injury. So Chelsea will be fine. They'll spend money. The thing is of Chelsea is that their problem isn't how much they spend, it's what they do when they spend the money. Like it's getting them all to work together in it, which is why we'll see what Maresca can do. Joao Felix will do well at Man United, bro. Listen,
I agree.
He could do well, but I don't know. I think with Xerxes, is that what I like about Xerxes is that Felix, he's only good on the ball. Xerxes is also good on the ball, and he's got like the physical traits as well. Like he's tall as well. So I think Xerxes is literally the perfect signing. So as much as I do like Felix, I would have taken him at United 100%. But I'm happy with Xerxes. Genuinely, I'm happy with him. I'm actually happy. Do a swap deal with PSG and get Barcola and give them Sancho. I don't think they'll let go of Barcola because he's French, innit?
They won't.
Nah,
They want Barcola and Due.
Yeah,
As that what? I think they want what? Sorry.
I don't really rate Barcola highly.
Do you not rate him? No.
I mean,
Nah.
What position
we
is he?
got
A winger,
Ahmed.
by the way? Is
he's
he
the left winger. Left winger.
left winger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he plays on the left. Well, I think it's right or left. I don't know how they want to do it with Due coming in because I think Due is a left on the as well. But
Nah, I heard
I
that
have
still.
no idea.
Nah, I heard that still, to be honest. But yeah, bro, with United, yeah, we've pretty much covered like the whole transfer news, in it, like the Community Shield as well. Like, obviously, I know Ahmad. What's really annoyed me with that as well is the fact that Ahmad got subbed off in the 59th minute. Do you get it? Like, he got subbed off. I personally think because people were saying like he was doing well. Do you get it? Like, they said he was doing well. But yeah, like we've got Fulham coming up. Bro, I'll be so honest. Fulham ain't going to be easy. They won't. They're not gonna...
Okay, let's be real.
Is
I
that
don't
Old
think
Trafford,
we're
man?
It's at Old Trafford, so we should be winning. We should be winning.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
But
but
it's
at the
winning
same time,
go on, Alex.
yeah, at the same time, I don't think we're gonna play like how we did against City, against Fulham, because I feel like Ten Hag needs to change
Yeah.
a lot, especially like the 9. Like we have to see either Xerxes or Sancho play up front, or either I'm bugging out. So yeah, we either have to see something different or like again I'm bugging out. So yeah, I think we're gonna see something different.
This is what I've been saying, by the way. Yeah. Thoughts on Ten Hag not playing Xerxes? Do you all think he sees him as a bench option and will keep playing Bruno false 9 till? Yes, I believe this because
if that's the
you know what it is. Yeah, like what do you think? You know what? I'll let Taz go. Yeah, what do you think? Do you disagree with this?
Partially, yeah, because Xerxes not really had how long has he been in? 1 week. He hasn't really had a full-on game. I think putting Xerxes in that situation, I think Ten Hag's just like I've said, you know what? We don't want to give you too much pressure. We'll let you chill on the bench for a bit. I think he'll have to start against Fulham or he'll get a bench appearance because sustainability-wise, I said that Bruno should be playing where Mount was playing and then Xerxes or Sancho should have played up front. So I think eventually Xerxes will come on if he doesn't start. But I think I think we don't want to rush him in straight away. We did it with Mason Mount after 2 games in a row, and then he just didn't work out. I mean, Ahmad. Oh yeah, to answer the Ahmad situation and getting subbed off, I was all right. You know what? I was chilled about it because I was like, you know what? He can't get injured. No Ten Hag stuff is happening. He can start against Fulham. I don't need to watch Anthony play. I'm good. He can sit on the bench and relax for this preseason game. But that's good. We'll see, man. Ruud. I think with Ruud as a coaching staff, you got that other guy, and you got Wilcox. Like, if they see any bull crap or anything like that, they'll probably tell Ten Hag anyway. So I ain't fussed. I ain't stressed. We'll see what happens against Fulham. But
I heard that. Sancho leaving, bro. Yeah, I think Sancho's gone in there. I think Sancho's gone. I've been saying it that like with Sancho, yeah, he'll always play well in preseason, but when it comes to the Premier League, yeah, he's never favoured. Yeah, Sancho will never succeed when Ten Hag is as manager. He'll never succeed in it. Not because he's not a good player, but because Ten Hag, I just personally look at it where I actually think Ten Hag rates Anthony higher than Sancho. I think he rates Rashford higher than Sancho. And I think he rates Garnacho higher than Sancho. And I look at it where, you know what, we can both tell you, yeah, that Sancho, ability-wise, is better than both Rashford and Garnacho. We can see that as fans, innit? We can see it. But for me personally, what really annoys me, yeah, is that, with Sancho is that how many times are we going to say, oh, Sancho redemption season, Sancho this, Sancho that? Like, he's 24 years of age. He's never been a starter at United. Like, I think the one time where he's had starts is under Ralph Rangnick, right? And he played quite well with Ten Hag being here. Because there was even a tweet saying that, oh, Sancho, he's an option. Ramona tweeted that. Ten Hag said he's an option for like the attacking areas. He's not a starter for me. Not because I don't think he's capable of, because I don't think the manager sees him as a starter. I think Anthony is genuinely favoured. Yeah.
I think it's a league thing. I think it's just the Premier League. Sancho and the Premier League just don't go well, because the Premier League is all about being energy, agility, and all that. I think Sancho is that player. Like when you go to like a Sevilla or Bundesliga, you've probably got more time on the ball. You've got more freedom to express yourself. I think Sancho thrives in that environment compared to a Premier League game where it's like you get one touch on the ball, you've got people coming at you straight away. I think he would definitely suit a Juve, a PSG, or a Bundesliga team.
Do you not think he does well at Arsenal, though? Do you not think he'll do well at an Arsenal year where they keep the ball quite well?
I don't. I think he would. I don't. But the question is, who would he start? He wouldn't start. Arteta wouldn't start him over Saka.
No, Martinelli.
Oh, 100%.
But do you not start Trossard over Sancho, though?
I think Trossard's a bench player, you know, like he comes off the bench and he scores them crucial goals. I think that's Trossard's role, isn't it? I think with Sancho, yeah, what he has over Martinelli is like his decision-making is better. He might not be as direct as Martinelli, but I think Sancho offers more. Like, I think he's got more ability. I think he's got way more to his game than Martinelli. But
a City, maybe, but...
Yeah, City, yeah.
City,
I think with Sancho, if he doesn't have the ball, if he doesn't have like much of the ball, and if the team is heavily, well, to be honest, actually no, that's not really right, because I've seen Dortmund play in transition and on the counter attack, and he's looked perfectly fine. He was on the counter attack, he was passing. I've seen him do that many times at Dortmund, but we'll see what happens with Sancho. I think in the meantime he's staying until an offer comes in. We'll see in it, like, but yeah, what do you guys think? Oh, sorry, Alex, go on.
Yeah, one thing I don't understand about the Sancho situation is that if the manager does not want Sancho, what's the point of keeping him on the bench? Like, let's say, like for
what's the point of keeping him?
Yeah, what's the point of keeping him on the bench to like not play him at all and start players like Garnacho or even Anthony ahead of him? So like,
no, because you know what it is. You know what it is, Alex. I like I said, I genuinely believe that he just doesn't rate him that highly. Do you get it? I think he actually rates Anthony, Garnacho much higher than. Because think about it. Last season, yeah, you know when we were screaming for Ahmad to play, Ahmad, play, and Anthony was stinking it out. I'm pretty sure he was playing games. He even played Garnacho on the right wing. That's how much. That's why Ahmad hasn't really had that many starts last year. He's only had 2 starts. Yeah, one was against Arsenal, and obviously the goal where he scored against Liverpool, I think it came as a bench. But we'll see what he does. Because you know what? Let's say, for example, next season, let's say Ahmad doesn't start bright and he doesn't do well. Let's just say that, yeah. It would not surprise me if Anthony starts ahead of him and he's like, you know what? He's not doing it. Anthony's my guy now, and then he'll use Ahmad. That's why for me, with Ahmad, he literally has to play well. He has to play well.
With Ahmad, I think there's literally, I think every United fan raised Ahmad to the point where it's not like Sancho, where it's 50-50. Anthony's practically, most people don't rate him. I think with Ahmad, I think all the fans, even if you're Rashford FC, Sancho FC, whatever you want to call it, they all know that Ahmad's a baller. Ten Hag could have easily said to Ahmad, look, I'm going to sub you off for Anthony in the 50th minute, for example. He didn't do it. He scored 2 goals in pre-season where everyone's particularly watched it. Yeah. So if Ten Hag unfairly got rid of Ahmad like he did with him last season about Forsen, I think it would have got more heat and a lot of fans would have been vexed. So I think Ahmad's pretty much safe. He's pretty much safe for now. Fans rate him and we'll see from there.
Yeah, facts. No, I heard that. No, that's fair. What do you guys think is more realistic? Getting top 4 or winning Europa? Both. I mean, to be honest, I don't think the aim should be getting top 4. I think the aim should be high weight. I think the aim should be much higher than top 4 because it's his 3rd season. Do you get it? So I think that's what the aim should be. But in my opinion, the first season where he came 3rd, I think he should be getting higher than that. Yeah, because that was his first season, and I think personally he should be challenging in it. I know it's not gonna happen, but I think that should be the aim. Europa League, we should be winning the Europa League quite comfortably. Ruud is in charge of forward players, not Erik ten Hag. says
I hope
Coley.
you're right. I
hope. No, like I said, I hope he's right about that. I do hope that. Facts. To be honest, I actually saw an article where Ruud was coaching Garnacho to improve on his decision making. So yeah, we'll see in it.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, Barcola is class, says Prince Prodigy. I think Ten Hag wants Xerxes to make a debut at Old Trafford, and he didn't want him to get injured in a friendly like Euro did. Says Elite Baller. That's fair, but the thing is, yeah, you know what my worry is though, yeah, with this whole Xerxes thing is that because I think he wants to play Mason Mount, and you've got Bruno Fernandes. Did Bruno Fernandes not play as like a striker against a City, and then Mason Mount was behind him? So where do you think Xerxes is gonna? Do you think he will actually drop Mason Mount and then put Bruno in the 10 and Xerxes up front? Do you think that's what he's gonna do?
He has to.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought you meant the opposite. My bad. Now Xerxes has to start. I'm sorry. I mean, if you do Bruno, you're literally playing Bruno out of position. I mean, everyone knows Bruno's better as a cam. I mean, you're getting another midfielder, which clearly shows that Mason Mount ain't working at the moment. I think Mason Mount will start as a cam during like Joe's Carabao Cup games, isn't it? Like Carabao League, FA Cup against like lower league teams. So you got like, I think you'll get a midfield three of Collier, Mount, and whoever the next midfielder comes in during those lower league games, and then you'll get like the Bruno, Maino, Casemiro type against the big teams.
Nah, 100%. Nah, I heard that, bro. Look, there's 13 people here. Look, make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, we're almost on 1K. Yeah, make sure you sub. Make sure you like. And yeah, bro. Like I said, yeah. How long is till the Fulham game? I don't think it's that far away, isn't it? It's like a week. 5 days left. Look, bro. Yeah. This bro, it's actually mad. Just yesterday, like I feel like the season just finished, and the fact that we're onto the next season quite early. Listen, time's flying right now, isn't it? Time is flying. So the Premier League is about to start. There's going to be more content coming out, you know, like all the teams, you know, Arsenal, Chelsea. There's actually, you know what, for next season, there's actually a lot of teams to look out for, because I think Tottenham, the fact that they signed Solanke, even though I think that's I personally think with Solanke, that's a good deal for Tottenham, because they needed a striker. Do you get it? They needed Richarlison's not that good. So you got Tottenham are improving, Chelsea are improving. Arsenal will always be, they'll always be up there in it. They'll always be challenging. Man City is Man City. Liverpool is a team we should be looking out for, because I'm gonna keep my eye out on Liverpool, because I've seen them. They beat Sevilla 4-1, I think. And they said that I have loads of Liverpool fans. Yeah, they said to me, Ahmed, you know what? This Slot guy, I'm liking his football. Like I'm liking his football. They said they actually prefer his football as of now to Klopp. So even though it's pre-season. And obviously, we saw Zubimendi links. I don't know if Zubimendi's gone to Liverpool yet, but David Ornstein tweeted that Liverpool want Zubimendi. If they get a player like Zubimendi in this team, then that's going to be a good deal for them. And bro, with Liverpool, they've got attacking players. They've got Jota who can bag goals. They've got Salah who can bag goals. They've got Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is a good player. Darwin Núñez is helpless. Let's just put that out there. He's useless. Midfield, they've got McAllister, Solskjaer, I don't rate. Curtis Jones looks decent. Konate, Van Dijk. So with Liverpool, yeah, even though they've got a new manager, and they will always be up around the top 3, top 4 in it. So we have to be careful, man. Everyone's improving. There's no easy team in the Premier League, I'm telling you. Bro, all of them have decent managers, barring obviously Everton, Sean Dyche. But the general consensus is that they've got decent managers, got good teams. But yeah, we'll see who we sign, man. When does the transfer window end, by the way? When does the transfer window end?
I think in like 18 days.
18 days. Okay, so basically we've got 2 weeks until we can sign more players. LFC won't do nothing, bro. Yeah, I don't think Liverpool will sign that many players. Yeah. Smash.
Yeah, Liverpool fans are fuming.
Right, they said FSG out.
Yeah, FSG out is trending on Twitter right now. They're selling off their players though. Carvalho left for 20 mil. Yeah, they're selling off some of their youth players. I mean, but honestly, have you seen this David Ornstein versus Fabrizio shit going on Twitter?
Oh, bro, Fabrizio, he's starting to look like a fraud now. I don't know if I can trust him.
Have you seen the parody to Fabrizio Romano? Though? It's that little kid in it.
Oh yeah.
That's like, here we go. It's like
I feel sorry for the guy, bro. I feel so bad for him. The way he's getting cooked on Twitter, man.
But Twitter's ruthless, though. That's the problem.
Oh, you know what I saw, by the way? Did you not see the tweet of like when Ronaldo scored that goal with his left foot and then Garnacho and they put it next to each other?
Oh, bro, I replied to you.
What?
Oh my god, I was
Boy,
like,
let's see
stop
this.
comparing the two, man. These men are not.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about
He
now.
put like his name is Ten Hag Reds, that fraud man. He put hashtag.
No, I hate him.
He put a hashtag notice, and I was like, "What are you doing?" But I'm giving Onana one more season. Oh, bro, you know Onana's hilarious. You see what he's doing to Haaland? He's like, go like this.
He's such a meme. He is actual a meme. Thing is, I find it hilarious that's the problem. Thing is, at least he saves a pen. We forgot about David De Gea. David De Gea's gone to Fiorentina.
Oh yeah. David De Gea's gone to Fiorentina. What are your thoughts on that? Like, what do you think?
It's good, man.
It's just interesting.
It's good for his career.
Yeah. Because bro, he's not had a club for ages. He's been out. So, but yeah,
One season he's been out.
Yeah, one season. Yeah, so he's quite young for a goalkeeper as well. So he should be playing for a team, man. I wish we could sell Mount because I really want Eze. Yeah, Eze is quality. Eze is proper good. Look, there's 18 people. I make sure all 18 of you just subscribe in it. It's free, bro. It's free. Come on, don't come on, man. And look, Ruud, Taz, and Alex's description is down below. I put it down. It doesn't
cost, man. It doesn't cost.
It's free in it, bro. It's free. Look, there's loads of people are coming in it. 20 people. So like, come on, like and subscribe, man. It's really not difficult. Obviously the comment section. Big up the comments. Coley, Elite Baller, Richard, Elite Baller, Prince, Sir Bozo. Shout out to everyone, yeah. And yeah, bro. I'll see you guys. I think I might go live tomorrow in it. You'll see a bit more consistency, yeah. You'll see more consistency. I might change my YouTube channel. I don't want my channel basically focused on just United. I want to kind of expand it in it to make it more interesting. So do more Madrid content. Listen, we'll be watching Madrid. Mbappe's there, Vinny's there, Rodrigo. So I'm gonna keep an eye out on Marseille, Zerbi. So he's got some decent players. Great show, lads. And yeah, bro. Big up to everyone, man.
Yeah.
Big up. Peace.